Welcome everybody to Toronto, week number 21 in the Canadian Football League, and happy Halloween to everybody celebrating across the country as we kick off a Super Saturday, a trio of excellent games.
Williams stand back and Joshua Antwi in the game. The two-back set run a bit of this throughout the year as they flip it out into the flats quickly, this time to Antwi. Argos show blitz again, looks like they're in the neutral zone, so Davis has a free play, takes a shot down the field, back shoulder. Paul Speaker, touchdown, Alouettes. They'll look it over and confirm, but already the extra point
offside
kicking team.
Toronto number 30. The penalties declined. Touchdown.
Coming off the sideline for the Montreal Alouettes, Davis knew he had a free play. Dwayne, he took the shot, and Montreal jumps out to an early lead. Journey to get here, just like we were talking about Paul Speakers, they'll begin with a toss here. It's Daniel Adebaboye, and to the outside, Adebaboye will pick up a gain of about 8.5, 9 yards on the play. He's got a chance to get some fullback reps a couple weeks ago, and he's taken advantage, and in short yardage, the Alouettes front. Looks like they stacked it up. Second down. Looks like the Argonauts might have been offside again, and this time it goes to Speaker. No flags come up.
Particularly after losing to Toronto just a week ago with first place on the line.
A quick screen back to Keon Julian Grant, who was unable to hold on to it on the last play, and running
on stand back.
Tavares McFadden was the one that missed it. Flags come up on the snap here as Davis bounces around the pocket. Now he'll take off, looking to run, cuts back, leans towards the end zone, and they'll say touchdown Alouettes. Of course, all
after review of the automatic score by command center, the ball carrier was down at the 1 yard line. The Montreal ball at the 1 yard line.
For center he goes, plunges to the goal line, and put it back on his stat sheet for the year. 5 receivers available to Kelly. He'll throw on first down to the outside, spins it all the way to the wide side. No touchdowns on the year for Chad Kelly. He's getting closer and closer. He'll take a shot deep over the top. Touchdown Argos! It's Dejon Brissett, the second overall pick in 2020 with his first touchdown of the season.
You know, I want a bigger role next season. Yep. Remember me in training camp.
And the Worthy returns this one across the 35 to the 40, gets the sideline, and it's Boris Beatty coming in and dropping his helmet into the return man. And in the East semifinal, he's had some incredible performances. His play action, flip it out, Keon Julian Grant gets the edge, and Royce Mechie rides him out of bounds. Back, the two-back set is in. Expect to see a lot of that next week against Hamilton. Davis loads it up, deep shot, over the top into the end zone. Touchdown Alouettes! Keon Julian Grant with his third major of the season. Snap if you've ever been to an Argonauts game. Over the middle, this one popped up in the air, and it is intercepted by Montreal. Chris Aki looks like he got his hands underneath it as Chad Kelly fired out a slant hot, and it bounced off the hands of his intended receiver, and Montreal looks to have come away with another turnover. Second down and 8. Davis still 10 of 10, and now it's popped out and intercepted. His first incompletion goes to the double blue. And back the other way, it's Shaq Richardson creating the turnover for the Argonauts, their 46th of the season. Second career playoff start, both coming here at BMO Field, of course, as Tommy Neal makes the grab on the outside, and he is wrapped up and brought down by Najee Murray.
Exposed to in the world of football over his career. Kind of gets it, can't panic.
That's his feet to the right, trying to create. Now he'll throw it to the back of the end zone up high. Well, they'd say the receiver was in. Touchdown Argos. Brescison was in as they share the Halloween treats from underneath the uprights.
Trick or treat, and that was a heck of a trick by Juwan Brescison to come down with this one. Yeah, a little bit different going into the matchup this year, of course. You know, fresher legs for stand back. You mentioned a couple of other backs that add some other dimensions to their run game, so that, you know, we may see a slightly different breakdown of that
illegal kick out
matchup
of
this time
bounds.
around.
Toronto number 14. Ball be placed 30 yards in advance of the kick. First down Montreal.
Well, get ready for next week against Hamilton as Davis, quick game underneath. This one is completed. Davis will look to throw, swings it out. That is Antwi. catches it just behind the line of scrimmage, runs through a couple of tackles, and Royce Mechie, two-back set is in with Jezrin Antwi on the field as well. Davis hands off, stand back, right down the middle of that Argos defense. Under center, the Alouettes looking to extend the lead before half.
Appear to be comfortably across the goal line, and there's the signal.
Touchdown Alouettes to the dismay of the fans. They've been battling for a long time this season. Thank you, Master Wayne. As this one on first down.
And Chad Kelly responding well to some early adversity.
Certainly opening the playbook for him as well. They haven't limited his chances as this time he wants to take a shot down the sideline, gets blasted as he throws. Decided to complete it underneath to Jeremiah Hadel, Jones Hamilton receiver. Now they're on the same club here in Montreal. It's over the middle. Completed to Jean Brissett. They'll go under center this time. Runs into a wall, keeps the legs moving and falls forward. Touchdown Argos. In the gun. Kelly, little crossface action, flips it out. That's Daniel Adeboboye. And into the end zone for 2.
In the playoffs, he had demonstrated, much as Kelly has, an ability to run with the football.
Big return here from the Argos to start the second half. Cote slaps the legs of Jeremiah Hadel. Can't bring him down, dancing the sideline. Touchdown Argos.
But this Argonauts kick return team has found some success. Some of its biggest returns of the year against the Montreal Alouettes. 87 yards there. But over the last couple of weeks of the season, you better have an answer on special teams.
The Trevor Harris school of learn to play another down. His punt. Joseph Zima hangs up high in the air, drops down just shy of the 30-yard line. It's a 40-yard punt, and a flag comes up at the end of the play.
In on the play.
Now it'll be John Haggerty punting it away, getting blocked and recovered for an Alouettes touchdown. Jabari Ellis. Welcome to the Alouettes roster and welcome to the end zone in week 21. Things are all even on special teams touchdowns after a blocked punt, recovered for a touchdown. Operating exclusively on special teams right now, learning the ropes. Coordinator is out to the flats, goes Javon Leake down the sideline. Plenty of running room towards the end zone, cuts it back, and is brought down to the 10-yard line. But Javon Leake doing his best Walter Fletcher impersonation from the backup running backs. Love these little flips out to the flats and go for a jog. Beatty to add on to his season total. Missed an extra point earlier in the ball game, but this one is clean for Davis Alexander. Quarterback draw right up the middle, got some breathing room, cuts it back, gets to the outside, and slides down. For the first-year CFLer, they moved it back a couple of yards on the spot of the slide, and so it'll be second down and 15. Fights through tackle attempts, looks over the top, and it'll be complete. They'll convert from 1st and 25. That looked like OU8 game film applied at the CFL level. The number of times he was able to make plays like that.
So they're not taking any days off, guys.
Kelly goes back to work. Like to be a part of the roster in 2 weeks from tomorrow. As Kelly flips it out underneath. Holding on for dear life as Wesley Sutton is Tyrese Beverett will finally bring down Kelly on 3rd and 4. Throws quickly outside. It's caught, ripped out. Ball is loose, rolling around on the turf.
Rolling on the field is an incomplete pass. Ball will be turned over on downs. First down, Montreal.
Will have a long field at his disposal if he wants to lay down some film here in his CFL regular season debut. Scrambling backwards in his own end zone. Can't get it away. What will they call? Flag comes out. Is it intentional grounding in the end zone?
Initiated that game last week
We
as
have
well.
intentional grounding. Montreal number 17. Safety.
Maxime Latour, long snapper, sends it back to Haggerty. He gets it away cleanly. Wobbling punt drops down just inside Montreal territory. 45-yard punt and great coverage by a man who has a touchdown today.
From Wilfrid Laurier, Nick Dembski from the University of Manitoba. It's big, and then you see guys like the Philpots. And
three receivers to his right. Look that direction. Over the middle. It's intercepted. Jones cutting it back the other way. Tyson Philpot gets the tackle, but the Argonauts get possession back with 6:50 left in the fourth quarter. The linebacking core have been playing fast and physical over the last month. This one tapped at the line of scrimmage by Sutton, and then Kelly goes down. Goes back to work. And Haralamana close on that one to Haggerty as this drops down in bounds and then skips out. The storylines heading into Montreal next Sunday as the pressure's on here. Alexander over the middle. It's Philpot dragged down by Sean Amos.
Division final matchups, all very intriguing.
Alexander will rip this one, trying to find Speaker. The rare fullback snap from the Montreal Alouettes offense as Alexander Gagne will block the backside, breaking through his entry, and the ball is out.
After the fumble and recovery by Toronto, we have player misconduct fouls, number 9 Toronto and number 60 Montreal. It'll be a first down Toronto.
3rd and 10 from your own 31 in a 38-33 shootout. To round out the regular season. Pressure on from the Alouettes. Ball is tipped, knocked down. Wakefield got his hand on it, and the Alouettes will regain possession inside the final minute. For the Argos and the Alouettes, the next time that they meet, potentially a heavyweight bout with the right to go to Regina and play in the Grey Cup on the line.